Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagne in at the 4. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Dort with a screen for SGA. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. For 3, Holmgren comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daignault. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Champagne.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Back to Castle. Champagne passes to Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. The 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, SGA. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. For 3. And the basket by Castle.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, shot clock at 5. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's SGA. For 3, Holmgren. They get the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 15-6 run. And the rejection by Holmgren. Williams with a clean look drills the three-pointer.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
To the wing right side. Pass to Champagne. In the corner, Castle with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Castle's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Dort. Hasn't made one yet. And it goes down 2 points.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
A three from Wembanyama. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. To the inside. And stolen by Vassell. The drive by Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wembanyama against Williams. Fox from outside, and he's good on the three ball. Fox has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs. On the wing, Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Castle. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs leading by 10. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And Dort gets it to go.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And here now the Thunder to the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Offline with his three. Thunder shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Wallace. A nice shot by Hartenstein. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, creating offense for others, challenging the heart of the defense, get into the teeth, and then spot the open shooter.
Bounce pass from Williams. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Williams. Outside for SGA. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Spurs making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. Spurs leading by 3. Barnes outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Wallace slams it in.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 8.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Jalen Williams. And the Thunder with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. SGA passes to Joe. Back to SGA. Clock at 4. Here's Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 5.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's SGA. In the corner, Wallace with it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking it.
And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Williams. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's the 3. And the Spurs another 3.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Well, for some reason, no one accounting for Barnes on the offensive glass, and that cost them.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Joe with it. Still yet to score. Mitchell wide open. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 3. Castle on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They grab their own miss. It's deflected. Here's Castle. Covered by Joe. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-5 run here. Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Castle misses.
And He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Front past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace finds Dort. And stolen by Vassell. Cornette with it. Dort covering. And Cornette gets it to go.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, SGA. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
The 3 from Barnes. The Thunder pour it in. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, John, thanks for the update. Wallace outside. Holmgren wide open. Traps in the tray. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Back to Castle. Lets it go from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wallace. And the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams is checked in for Casey Wallace. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in. That's Bryant in for Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And that time, also a missed shot. The Thunder leading by 4. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. He's got 8.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Spurs shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Spurs passing it around. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Castle's got 18 points in the game.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. Fires the 3. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle on the wing. Defended by Dort. And the basket by Castle.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Oklahoma City trailer. SGA passes to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 8 points in the quarter.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Hartenstein in the high post. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Takes it off the glass. 14 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
A 3-ball. And that one is off. That shot, no good. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 3. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Daigneault, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Stephon Castle having a really great game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Spurs trail by 3. On the court right now for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at power forward.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Now here's SGA. And the layup falls. SGA's got 11 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. And San Antonio shooting straight 49% from the field. And the basket by Castle.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Misses the three.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Champagnie passes to Fox. It's Wembanyama at the elbow for the lead. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Thunder trailing by three. SGA passes to Hartenstein. SGA from outside bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder.
Williams gets the bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That's good from Fox on the assist by Wembanyama. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hartenstein with the screen on Fox. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Hartenstein unable to get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. SGA with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Holmgren outside. Here's Williams from deep. Here's Hartenstein. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Fox. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Outside, Dort. San Antonio with the rebound. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it back. Easy money for Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Castle. His three-pointer's off the mark. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. A miss that time would have put him up. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And great was Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Fox passes to Champagnie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Champagnie's got 11.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving, good things happen.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Here's Champagnie. No good on the three. The Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Wallace outside. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 18 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bounce pass from Williams. SGA passes to Williams. They now take the lead.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And Fox gets it to go. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Williams, a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Champagnie. Now, Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Wiggins has got 5 minutes.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Castle misses. The Thunder shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Now, Wembanyama. He's got 22. Castle on the wing. Good on the triple. Castle's got 11 points in the quarter. Now here's Wallace. Williams from outside. Misses the three. Stephon Castle. He's been the guy making things happen for San Antonio. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jason Wallace is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. It's the lineup out there for the Thunder. For 3, Vassell, and the Spurs another 3.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit.
Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. Now Williams. And it's Williams with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Up top, Gilgeous Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And the Thunder lead by 1. Spurs passing it around. And Cornette gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harper kicks to Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the Spurs another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harper with the steal. And it's Vassell in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you so much. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. SGA looking it over. In the corner, Wallace with it. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Wallace has got 21.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Back to Castle. Shoots over Dort. Castle misses. Thunder trailing by 3. It's Dort on the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Williams up on top. Covered by Vassell. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Champagnie. Williams against Wembanyama. Lets it go with a 3. Castle misses. Oklahoma City's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
And San Antonio's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Vassell kicks to Hart. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox, he's checked in for Harper.
Number 4, De'Aaron Fox.
Dort, the open look. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's good. Wembanyama's got it all tied up now for San Antonio. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shot from 16. The rebound by Champagnie. So it's San Antonio now. Wembanyama high post. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Julian Champagnie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from SGA.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And Fox gets it to go. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
SGA on the wing. Guarded by Fox.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of the height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Now Hartenstein. All sorts of time, and that one is good.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Knocks down the three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now Fox. Now Castle. And he does not hit. Outside, SGA shoots the three. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Castle launches it, and down goes the three.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Got it!
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
Now SGA. Big time move inside.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
San Antonio trailing here. Now Fox finishes inside on the nice dish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
They're on cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Now Vassell jacks up a three. Hartenstein with the rebound. Williams against Vassell.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Fox outside Wembanyama. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Toward outside. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches, and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Dort. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Pocket 6. Hartenstein. Missed on the three. Wembanyama. It drops.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.